Jimmy thinks he big and small's kicking in doors. Nickel breaking entry is against the law. You must wanna go to jail, rent free in the pen. A lot of members in the joint go bang on them. Don't bang my door no more. No more. I told Sam, call Cam. He knows how to get rid of you. Matter of fact, get the strap, I'ma do it myself. Jimmy, I'm so sick of you. You're gonna pay for the doors you kicked in. How you got all those friends, but they can't pitch in. Everything you broke, boy, you're gonna fix them. I'ma kick your ass. Jimmy, go get my cash.
Jimmy get 50 his money.
Jimmy, get my cash.
Jimmy get 50 his money.
Jimmy, go get my cash. Jimmy, go get my cash.
Jim Jones is not going out without a fight. After 50 Cent jumped online claiming he now owns the building where Jim films Let's Rap About It, the timeline went crazy. 50 dropped screenshots, photos, and captions saying the lease was terminated. But Jim? He's still inside, still recording, still running his podcast like nothing ever changed. So what's actually happening here? Is this a real eviction or some elite-level trolling? Jim is promoting the IFC Factory, a multi-purpose creative hub, while 50 keeps posting documents and updates. The building is still active, cars are still pulling up, and cameras are still rolling. One thing's clear, this isn't just podcast drama. It's business, ego, and strategy, and the whole internet is locked in. Like I said before, Jim Jones isn't backing down quietly. After 50 Cent went public saying he owns the building where Jim shoots Let's Rap About It, the internet lit up. 50 claimed he contacted the landlord, pulled up himself, and locked in the deal. He even posted a pic saying, "Sam is my partner, I own the spot. Now fix every door you kicked or I'll handle it, Jimmy. By Monday, you're messing up my property." That line alone had social media going wild. Now people are asking, what happens to the podcast? Is it really finished? And what about all those big plans Jim had for the space? Are they already falling apart?
Purpose content creation facility for fashion, media, broadcast, and music on all levels. We have sound stages, photo studios, we got podcast rooms, we got streaming rooms, we got gaming rooms, we got event space, we got storefronts, we got sports bars, we got gyms. Like it's a hell of a place.
Shit. I don't think if y'all think I came to play, I did not come to play with you. I promise you one thing, I'm a dreamer. And this is gonna be the illest facility that New York City has ever seen. I promise you that. Come on and have a good time. This right here is building a booth to the studio space. I ain't gonna tell you what it is, I'll let you have your imagination, you heard? If you could guess what kind of booth, or what kind of structure for the booth I'm building here, I'll give you a month of free studio.
Remember, Jim talked about opening a barber shop and turning the place into a full content hub for creators. Was that legit or just talk? Right now, it's hard to say. With Jim staying quiet and only 50 Cent updating the public, it definitely looks one-sided. Week after week, Jim keeps posting from inside, still dropping Let's Rap About It episodes, acting like nothing changed. But he keeps avoiding the main question, what's really going on with the landlord? Instead, he's reacting to 50's moves. And 50 didn't let up. This morning, he posted another pic saying, "Lease terminated. All that door damage? Bye-bye deposit. Don't be sensitive, be quick." Another direct jab. Jim responded fast, posting a smooth clip driving straight into the garage. No issues, no tension.
Shit's starting to look good. on the coming. We almost pause. You know, I had to clean my window, all that rain. Shit. Pull up in my shit like skirt.
The message? He's still there. Social media is confused. Is this eviction even real or just high-level trolling? Jim basically said, "I'm pulling up in my ride," making it clear 5-0 doesn't control the spot. He's not packing anything, moving calm, confident, like all this eviction talk is just noise. Jim doubled down, saying the IFC Factory is opening soon, a multi-purpose creative space for music, fashion, and media, open to artists from everywhere. Membership's coming soon. That's bold. Doesn't sound like someone getting kicked out. It sounds like expansion mode. Meanwhile, he's moving like business as usual, and there's more coming from the Joe Budden Podcast, episode 9005. Shout out to Ish, who says he has inside info.
Video circulating around the internet regarding our brother Jim Jones?
I did.
I haven't.
You haven't?
Nope.
Okay, I'll show it to you right now. we'll pause and let you watch it and reflect. Try to get it. Nah, I felt bad. I don't know what's true and what's not true, but the video shows Jim Jones allegedly trying to kick open a door of a place from which he has been allegedly evicted. According to reports, this video came from 50 Cent, who later put out paperwork that allegedly shows that he was evicted.
And I read it. And I made the screen big.
I did too. I did too.
I ain't gonna lie to you, I did.
AI.
Like I said, I don't know if it's true or not.
Jimmy Legs too little.
No, from what I heard, some people close to the story told me that it's fake. Said that
the paperwork is fake.
Said that the landlord is a bum and said that he don't be doing shit, and he tried to evict Jim, and supposedly the document
for non-payment. Is that right?
Supposedly the document that he created is a fake document that he just literally created on his own, allegedly. So I don't know where it's gonna fall, but that's what I heard.
And how about the kicking in the door part?
We cut the lights off. What's up? Hi. You have good? No, it's mine. We're not supposed to, you heard Jim? Huh? He cut the lights off.
They said that the police came later on and made the landlord unlock the doors and leave the premises because Jim is renting the premises out legally, and that's what I heard.
Even if you were to be behind on your lease, you can't lock
people out.
You can't lock me out. Yeah. So that's what I heard.
Especially in New York.
And after that came out a couple hours later.
Now here's where things flip. Jim might have been right all along. According to the Joe Budden Podcast, this isn't as simple as 50 buying the building and kicking Jim out by Monday. There are layers, leases, subleases, paperwork, the real details that decide who actually stays. If that's true, this online back and forth might be more about pressure than ownership. Think about it. If Jim had zero rights, why is the studio still running? Cars still pulling up? That doesn't look like a real eviction. But 50 Cent, he's known for playing mental chess. Screenshots, captions, timing, it all feels strategic. So the real question is this a legal move behind the scenes or just public pressure? Either way, it's calculated. If it were a clean takeover, locks would be changed, equipment outside, security blocking entry. None of that happened. Jim is still filming, still posting, still controlling the vibe. That's confidence, not panic. At the same time, 50 has a track record. When he says he owns something, he usually does. If he locked in the deal, this could be a power play still unfolding. Right now, both sides look unbothered. Jim promoting IFC Factory SFC like it's launch season. 50 posting paperwork like the deal is done. Two different realities, same building. So who's bluffing? Who really has the paperwork? This is bigger than podcast drama now. It's business, pride, and reputation. Every caption, every repost, every subtle jab matters. According to Ish, the story flips again. Landlord Sam isn't some mastermind. Reports say he was even escorted out after that door incident. Ish knows landlord law, and under NYC rules, a landlord can't just post "lease terminated." A 14-day eviction notice has to be served by a marshal after a court judgment. Changing locks or forcing someone out, that's illegal. So here's the tea. If rent is being paid and there's no court order, Jim, his podcast, and everything in that building might not be going anywhere. Yeah, all that eviction talk could just be smoke. Now, I need to hear from you. Who's really right here? Were we all fed a messy narrative about Jim from the start? Make sure you subscribe to Drip Z, hit that like button, share this video, drop your takes in the comments, and tap the hype button to keep the channel growing. I appreciate every one of you. Here's the real kicker. Under NYC law, a landlord can't just remove someone without proper notice and a court order. If rent is paid and there's no legal move, Jim might not be going anywhere. So, who's really in control? Is 50 Cent bluffing, or does he actually have the paperwork? And what happens when the courts or the cameras step in? One thing's certain, this story isn't finished. Jim is holding his ground, 50 is making moves, and the world is watching to see who wins.